Marcus Mariota is the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, and this is a really cool story because Marcus Mariota is getting a second chance. In 2019, he lost his starting job with Tennessee and got replaced by Ryan Tannehill. Then he spent 2 years as a Raiders backup quarterback in Vegas, and people don't realize Mariota's still a young guy. He's actually 28 years old. He'll be 29 on October 30th. But I didn't really think he would ever get another opportunity to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He was the number 2 overall pick in 2015. And by the way, guess who was part of Tennessee when he got drafted? Arthur Smith at the time was the assistant tight ends coach for the Tennessee Titans. He is now the Falcons' current head coach. And at the time when Mariota got benched in 2019, Arthur Smith was in fact the offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans when Mariota lost his job. So my point there is they have a relationship between the two of each other. And clearly they don't hate each other because they reunited and it seems to be going very, very well. Now Atlanta's got some solid receiving core. They've got solid receiving options, I should say. They've got a tight end, Kyle Pitts, who I really, really like. They've got a first-round receiver, and by the way, the first receiver drafted in the NFL draft, Drake London. They also got this new receiver brought in from Vegas, Bryan Edwards, a guy who I think has a lot of potential and who, because of them playing together for 2 years in Vegas, Bryan Edwards and Marcus Mariota have a connection already. They know they've got potential there. On top of that, Atlanta's got an awesome running back receiver hybrid, Cordero Patterson. I look at Atlanta and go, they've got some solid offensive weapons. I'm excited to see what they can do. Now, Atlanta did draft a quarterback, Desmond Ridder, in the 3rd round of the NFL draft. I wonder if at any point this year, maybe Desmond Ridder is going to come off the bench and start for them. I don't know. But either way, I find myself this fall very much rooting for Marcus Mariota. I did not expect him to get another chance to become a starting quarterback in the NFL. And I hope to see Marcus Mariota dominate. I would love to see that. I think it's awesome. Remember, by the way, Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston were number 1 and number 2 picks in the 2015 NFL draft. They're now in the same division. Mariota and Jameis Winston are going to play each other twice this year. That's awesome. That's exciting. And I just think that Mariota might be better than people realize. And I'm really hoping he can prove himself and make a name for himself. Round 2 as a starting quarterback for him. He's been kind of cast away for 2 years, and man, am I hopeful he really kills it in his new opportunity in Atlanta.